guys, how are you? This is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and another energy reading for you. For you and you and you and you. It's a collective reading. Divine, thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield that protects me at all times, whether I'm asleep, whether I'm awake, whether I'm coming, whether I'm going from the north, the south, the east, and the west. I am protected. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Divine, for ending all injustices as this year comes to a close. It takes all injustices with it. Out the door. Thank you for consoling anybody who is in need at this time. Thank you for my YouTube subscribers and viewers and listeners. And thank you for the message. So let's see. Year is coming to a close. Wonder if I could emergency room always around the holidays. Something's happening in an emergency room or something is an emergency. It has to do with the neighbors, communication, learning, speaking, siblings, short travel. So somebody, a neighbor, maybe rushed to the hospital, or somebody in the neighborhood, or a neighbor may contact you about someone being rushed to the hospital. Sorry to say, some communication may be coming to you. New location. This may have something shady. Come on. Shady. I wanted to focus. I hope you all had an amazing 25th, however you spent it, and whatever you believe. Nothing but love. Got nothing but love, babe. 8 days awake. Somebody forged somebody's signature. Ooh, I need your love. I guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe. Just like I need you. Hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love. 8 days a week. Okay, March. Somebody forged your signature, or some forgery was alerted back in March. Bank of credibility. This may be for credit cards. New location. Yeah. Shady doctor medical group. What? Nothing but love. Must be the season of the witch. Somebody, nothing but love, and they witching it. That witch doctor, maybe? I don't know. Help! 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 Did someone get thrown a lifeline with this help? SOS? Something going viral in March? Coming up. Coming up. Solid. Somebody may be waiting too for their credit to be checked for a move. There's something here to be approved. We never met. We never met. Shady. Come on, Divine. One at a time. Final card. Final card, please. And thank you is victory. Victory. Bottom of the deck is all is well, and that's the best way to do the last reading of the day, with all be well. Couldn't be happier, right? Because something shady was going on here. An emergency room is involved. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel, viewing, listening, whatever you do. I appreciate you so, so much. Especially now that this is all winding down. My ride or dies that have been watching me for years talk about some of these crimes, and forewarning and everything else, or reading the energy and giving out information. I appreciate you guys. You the best. You the best. To my Patreon sponsors and members. Most recent videos is a Hobo reading, and I did a reading for you guys earlier today, and if I can get this one done, I'll be doing another one for you guys over there. Okay? And I did do a Gypsy Hobo reading over here. I didn't do it as in-depth because I don't like to mention names in a collective reading, not knowing that some people can be very triggered. They can't just take it as information and stuff. So I'm just going to say, please don't make the situation your circumstance, nor the circumstance your situation. Let your conscience be your guide and use your own discernment and free will. Okay, somebody here something happened here. Sad. It says loss and sadness. Emergency room. This would be the Five of Swords. So somebody here was maybe helicoptered. Oh my. Somebody may be helicoptered to the emergency room. I hate to say it. The moon. A neighbor, sibling. Short travel. So this would be helicoptered to a hospital maybe. This is maybe some deception. Some deception underneath the moon. And the Knight of Swords. Battle an opponent. New location. This Knight of Swords. Somebody did real quick. Maybe move to a new location. Based on something else. Something happening in an emergency room. I don't know. Let's see, shady. We're going to find out. There, look. Shady. So this is somebody here that was in conflict with you. Doing shady dealings. Shady. Somebody wanted to win at all costs. So they thought that gave them a license to be shady. Somebody is regretting something in an emergency room that they wanted to win at all costs, so they did something shady. Somebody has nothing but love. If somebody from your past, 6 and 6. I told you, 66 is significant here. Somebody's birthday could be June 6th. Somebody could be born in 1966. Okay? This person saying they have nothing but love for you. Can I please come back so that I could be... I tried to explain this, guys, to somebody, and they keep coming back with the same thing. It's like, how do you not get what I'm telling you? You're repeating the very thing I told you. Don't do that. Nothing irks me more, but still, I'm okay with it. But I told someone, I said, they were telling me about somebody who befriended them, and it's kind of like not a deep bonded friendship. It's just like I hang out with this guy every once in a while, and they were telling me about it, and they were telling me about the idiosyncrasies this person pulls, and like propaganda and all this stuff to try and like get this person to think certain thoughts and stuff. And I'm like, this person wants to be seen with you. Otherwise, and I'm listening to everything. I'm like, now these two people generally have nothing in common, nothing. So what brings the two of them together is there's a benefit, there's got to be the benefit. So I'm like, so the divine's telling me, yeah, the demon wants to be seen with the good person. And I told this person, I said, look, and they think it's funny as heck. And I told them flat out, I don't lie. I said, look, that person has ick on them. You do what you want to do, but I'm telling you flat out, this person wants to be seen with you. Now, I told them this after the first conversation. They keep coming back to me now. Conversations have gone by, and they say, oh, this person admitted to them that they would rather be them than be this, rather be this person than be themselves or live their life. And I was like, I've been telling you this. Why are you, and how amazing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm shaking my head. I'm like, I told you this weeks ago. This person benefited from being seen with you. And they're like, oh, but they have money. Why would they care about being seen with me? They got plenty of money and there's something. It doesn't matter what that is. The demon sniffed it out in you. You knucklehead. This person still thinks it's funny and whatever, and that's okay. This is a group of people here, or somebody here is heartbroken over a forgery alert. Something a third party did. Ooh, yeah. Possibly to get somebody in the emergency room. They might have signed your name, or I don't know whose name they signed here. But yeah, look, so the signature right there. Somebody's signing. Someone's name to something here. This is the Two of Wands, March. This is somebody distracted, looking the other way. They want maybe the law to look the other way, or you to look the other way while they forged your signature here. A third party forged your signature here. Vito Corleone, fear murdered. This is the Eight of Wands. This is a lot of, this is crazy because this happened to me. So I can tell you. I was getting like credit applications. Like I never applied for any I haven't applied for credit in years. No, I ain't gonna lie. I don't foresee myself applying for any. But yet I was getting all these credit applications, like responses from all these banks and places and stores, retails. I was like, I had to like, I had to say, hey, that ain't me. Somebody's using my ID. Doctor or medical group. No offense, I don't want your credit, but thank you very much for the offer and the free toaster. I'm not interested. You know what I'm saying? Doctor or medical group. Doctor or medical group. The Tower. Shocking. Shocking. this doctor or this medical group. Somebody's going to find out something shocking about a doctor or a medical group, or a doctor or medical group is going to be dismantled. There is something about the emergency room here. Ace of Wands, this witch. Must be the season of the witch. Somebody had an idea to do something shady to win some conflict. Ooh, this is something, I don't know. This looks like something sexual. This looks like something, witch business. Doctor running a doctor running a witch business. I don't know. Witch doctor. Somebody here is announcing something here. They need help. This is a youthful fire sign energy. Mm. A young fire sign may have signed somebody's name to something going viral. Aries energy. Fooled in some way. Going viral. Everybody plays a fool sometimes. No exception to the rule. Listen, baby. So this is somebody's anxiety about this because there's something solid here. They signed something. So there's solid evidence I'm getting. We never met. Get away from me. We never met. Whatever. Please, please, please. Let's see. We do have some kind of confusion over we never met. Or options. Victory, the chariot. I like it. I like it doesn't bolt. The chariot is going for their victory. Okay. Cancer energy. And then we have the Two of Swords. Somebody here doesn't want someone to see, or they're double-crossed somebody here in some competition, or they didn't want somebody to see that they were competing with someone for their inheritance or a marriage or a legacy. And, they want to celebrate something here. The devil, they want to celebrate their control, they drink a lot, or they want to go back to a Capricorn and form a partnership. And that is A-okay. What? Do that then, What was that guy in that movie? And he was like, do that. Do that, Like all these guys, he was a counselor for married couples or something, and he was doing the yoga portion of it. And he had these women all in these pretzel um their bodies. So he was like taking their legs and doing all these weird things. And the one husband said, I think I could do that for my wife. I don't think that I need you to do that. I could do that. And so the instructor turns around and goes, then do that. If he's getting jealous about it, then do that. He was really cool. That was the one part of the movie I thought was really, really every time the men would show some because he was very handsome and stuff, and every time that the men would act a little weird around him or gnarly or whatever, he would go, well, then do that. What are you telling me about it for? You're here at a couples retreat because you ain't been doing that. You need to do that. I thought it was so funny. I love good comedy. I can't help it. I do. What is this with the emergency room being helicoptered to the emergency room? What's going on? Somebody regrets they did something because they're being helicoptered. Someone from your past, um, a child maybe, or somebody remembers something about an emergency or an emergency room. I mean, metaphorically, an emergency. I don't know, moon. There was some illusion about this. There was some illusion going on. She can rock you in the nighttime till your skin turns red. Ooh, ooh. I just realized we have the devil. We did have, didn't we? I thought I saw the devil here. The tower, the moon, a whole bunch of crazy stuff. The moon here, this fortune here, some illusion about a fortune, or somebody deceived someone about an inheritance of fortune. Knight of Swords, coming in quick. Somebody said over my dead body. Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. That's a lot of swords. This is all their, as somebody's anger being put out, or truths, new location. Shady. Five of Wands. Look at this. 5-5. Conflict. Shady. Somebody here, they didn't care what it took. Shady. This person was hiding something here about a new location that they were maybe moving. 5 and 5. That's 15. 3 times 5 is 15. It's a 6. Okay, which is the past. 6. Some Two of Pentacles. Somebody's weighing something. Or jumping ship. Look, see the ship in the background? Somebody could be jumping ship here and get out of something. Like nothing but love, but this is not for me. Alert, forgery alert. What is this forgery alert with this heartbreak and betrayal and third party? 9 of Pentacles. Forgery alert, single, sexy and successful. You got your own thing going on, and someone here betrayed it by, this could be a businesswoman, signed your name as a business owner or whatever. They had no business doing whatever it was. Or signed their name as you in the emergency room. The tower. There's some shock here in March. Shock here in March. That someone here was trying to distract someone else. This is 2 people coming out of this tower. Running from the tower, I should say. Credibility. This is a father. Something here. A boss. Look at the horns on top. I know that's supposed to be a ram, but this is like really freaking me. Like somebody's the head of some kind of thing here. Bang. Let me get to, because there's 2 towers here. This is Doctor Medical Group. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Doctor Medical Group shocks something here and Immediately someone was like, "You're out." This has to do with possibly a DNA test, even. I don't know. Look, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, this witch. That's 11. It's not often that you see the Ace of Wands, clarifying the Ace of Wands, and look at you've been seeing the synchronicities on my channel if you've been here the last couple of days. It's been doing this. Something about this witch using sex, the 11th, 111. I'm telling you in advance, may be significant to some kind of witchcraft. I don't know. Oh, now you really. Sorry about that, guys. They just all of a sudden popped off, which may be something that may happen. Because I'm seeing some investigation is over. Okay, I guess that's what the divine wanted me to say. So someone prematurely announced something about help, needing help, or what in the heck is this about? This is somebody who is going to hang. Somebody thought that you were going to hang, maybe, or they're going to hang, they're going to need help. Fool. Knight of Wands. Aries energy, possibly. But somebody here was a fool. They did something very, like, new location. They changed locations, and to fool somebody, they did something to fool somebody. And it's going viral. Whatever. What is this solid anxiety? Seven of Wands. Yes, someone's on the defense. Anxious. Because this tower is breaking down something here. Okay, Knight of Cups. We never met. Somebody wanted to come in and apologize to you or make a proposal for this confusion. And here we have the Fool. The Chariot has a new beginning. Be careful, Chariot. You know, these are very thin. The higher up you go, the thinner the rungs of the ladder. See how tight squeeze that is? And the dog and you you can't even walk on the thing together. So that means you can't take this dog with you. This person that dogged you out, you're heading for victory. You can't take this person with you. And they are the dog nipping at your heels, saying, "Don't go." Distraction, remorse, and regret over a lie that this group of high priestesses burdened somebody with fear about you, maybe, so that you would be rejected and then they could quickly do something with regards to a third party and a deception with this fraud here to slow up something here. Okay? That's what that was all about. Everything was to set up something else, if you know what I mean. Like, one thing led to another. Somebody was setting up bowling pins and what have you, you know? But you're moving away from all of this shadiness, slim shitty. I mean, who needs it? Really, who needs it? Look, if that's a game you play, that's cool. I have no issue with that. You do you, boo. But I do have an issue whether I can't be forced to play your game. I can't be, and I won't be. I'm not playing your game. That's how people try to get you to play their game their way, the narcissists, and they exalt themselves so much into believing that anybody would want to have something to do with them because they are so superior to everybody else. Get the heck out of here. What is this about this in the past? Yeah, 5G. So somebody here, maybe from the emergency room, something about a network. Something about a network here. Something that's going viral here about the past is sending somebody to the emergency room. Ooh. What is this with this Wheel of Fortune next to this with this going on here, Divine, with this Wheel of Fortune, please? Honest politician. You see, for your honesty, see, somebody comes out as an honest person to a family and they have a whole life, right? That they don't want nobody to know. But they've been pulling crap on people and going home and acting like Papa Doc. Papa Doc. And they ain't all that. Project Bluebeam. See, look. When it all costs, somebody's sending like some kind of signal here. New location. I don't know what that means. But look. Somebody here. Ooh, to win at all costs, they might have said that you were a health risk. Somebody's finding out that you are not a health risk. In reverse, there ain't nothing wrong with you, and that you were loyal. They're finding out that that you were honest. Two of Pentacles. Some debate here. Nothing but love. Riots and protests. Somebody here, look. We have someone from the past, nothing but love. Now they want to jump ship because you're getting a victory. They want to work from the inside to protest against you. They want to act like they're for you. They ain't. They're for this person that created this forgery. Polar shift, saying, look, this person betrayed you or something here, and now things are shifting in your favor, and you don't have time for this nonsense with this person. Cursed, look. They're running away from the curse they did on you. Look. I'm telling you, March. Put the voodoo doll away. Grow up and take accountability for your life. And stop with the BS. This is crazy. This person look at how many pins they put in this doll. Like, they just keep thinking that they're crazy. They're nutsy. Project will be my butt. Stop doing the bull crap, because we're going to talk about it every time you do. This was some death hoax with a father, possibly here. Says feared murder. and the police hunt the gunman because a lot of stuff is coming in. This fraud about this forgery, using your credit maybe. Wow. 5 of Pentacles and this Tower. Vampire and climate change. Somebody may need a blood transfusion or something in the blood, but somebody certainly is trying to take something from you through some kind of death hoax, trying to take your credibility away from you. Ace of Wands, witch, delays, Saturn. So Saturn's a big planet, man. But this is, so it took a long time for these people to get this karma. The Hanged Man. Control, see? Control. It's all about control. This is somebody who's changing their mind about controlling something that they were going to announce that they had control over something, that you would help them. What? Knight of Wands. Food shortage, something with the food. Somebody here, something's going viral here about somebody who is promiscuous, maybe even to eat. I don't know, for food. Maybe they're saying something that they did this crime because they were down on their luck or something here. A microchip. Somebody has to defend something. That solid evidence is on this microchip. Okay? Solid evidence about somebody trying to curse somebody and that you were telling the truth. Hit and run. Knight of Cups. Somebody wants to apologize. Hit it and quit it. No. And confuse you. Soul contract. You're going forward victoriously into a soul contract. There's nothing here left for you. And all their plots and schemes aren't going to help to change that. They made a choice. Life is full of choices. They had a moment, just like you did, that they could have chosen differently, but yet you were an idiot and they knew what they were doing, and then everybody, knows better than you, and these are really good people, and blah, 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 and it backfired on them. What do they want from your life? You're not responsible for that, for other people's choices, for crying out loud. Get a grip. They want to make you responsible. I say nay. What do you say? If you respect that somebody made a choice independent of you, what else can you do? And this doll curse crap's gotta stop. Do you have any idea that you are borrowing energy from generations to come? I know you don't believe this, and you're thinking, you're sitting there snorkeling and laughing, but your children's 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 children that don't know why things are happening in their life and in their lifetime, oh, they won't know it was you that started it, but the divine will. And until it's cured, guess what? You don't get to move forward. So do you, boo, but leave me out of it. 5G. You're borrowing. I said this in a prior reading. In some parts of the Orient, this I read like years ago. I don't know if they still practice it. with the economy being what it is now. But because housing was so expensive, people were able to mortgage their children in generations to pay off a mortgage. So the whole family lives there. The grandparents, the mother, father, the children, then when they're grown, the next generation, because they have the heavy mortgage on their head. That's what I'm talking about. Make it make sense. I gotta make it make sense. Somebody's investigating somebody's internet here. Or they're regretting something that they had you investigated because you were honest. You were telling the truth, working on your destiny. Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, doing your thing, and somebody here was trying to replicate whatever it is you do. There's judgment here. Somebody here was trying to win at all costs. They're being judged for it. It's just that simple. Justice. See, you were loyal to the cause, and somebody else was shady. And karma has arrived. That's just the way it is. Here we have the Ace of Wands yet again. So there was a lot of protests about you getting this inheritance, but this is and still the delay in it, that because something here you've got a victory over the past. Somebody thought they could get money from you by they were using weaponizing sex. I'm not kidding. Love is a battlefield. Somebody's using sex as a weapon. No lie. And then they were saying they love you, but then I don't even want to go there. To me, it's too mentally exhausting. I'm not gonna figure it out. I know what they were doing. That's good enough. If that kind of crap is happening to you, you know it too. Polar shift. A lot of times I'm only affirming what you already know if you are in touch with your intuition. It's Three of Wands. Because of this betrayal, somebody is waiting to receive by signing your name to something illegally. Illegally, they're hoping they're waiting to receive something or intercept what you are receiving. Curse. This Queen of Pentacles, man. I'm telling you, man. Somebody's going to be shocked that it was the Queen of Pentacles the whole time. In March, this is coming out at a theater near you. Earth sign feminine. Nine of Pentacles here. Death hoax. Somebody did a death hoax to steal your credibility. Or they did it, they're somebody is trying to create some kind of death here. Okay? To somebody who is single, sexy, and successful, so they could take their credibility away from them. Vampire, they want to take their relationship away from them, a contract, maybe even make them broke. Doctor, I don't know, with the doctor or medical group, somebody wants to actually, I don't know, they're going to a witch doctor to keep you broke so they could stay in this contract or in this marriage. They think it has something to do. Instead of bettering themselves, this person just wants to take away from anything that they're jealous of. That's basically, I don't know how else to put it. If people don't like what I have to say, too bad, so sad, I'm not gonna lie. You might just be that damn jealous person there. I'm telling you the truth. Ace of Swords. The truth about this delay is this witch. Saturnian. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, man. They're all in about it. Three of them. Somebody wants someone to change their mind and let me control you. Yeah. High Priestess, toxic food shortage. Knight of Wands, somebody wants to put something in your food, or the fact that they did is going viral. So, they created this forgery and they want you to pay for it with your life, your livelihood. It's not about you. It's not about them. Why pin their crime on you? What, you know? Yeah, it's not a microchip. Somebody's heartbroken because they have to defend themselves. I don't know that they're going to be able to, because this investigator, this is somebody's wishing to send somebody in to drive. We never met. Okay? They want it maybe cause an accident or a hit and run. Ooh, like one of those things. Well, vehicular manslaughter to create a death of a soul contract. Yeah, be careful, because somebody here wants this victory to come to an end. I'm also seeing that the soul contract you may have had with another person has died because you decided to take a leap of faith. This is true. All right. This is somebody who was doing magic with this King of Swords. They were doing magic with a group of people, collaborating over some kind of messing with somebody's love or emotions. They want to apologize now because you're getting the victory. So this death may be them. The death of me. Well, I guess it is. You should, you know, it's so hard because you feel like you're responsible for other people's actions. Like, why would they do this to me? Why would they feel this way about me? What is their motive, kind of thing? And you may never know. I'm telling you, you may never really know. And until you realize that, you know, seriously, whatever happens here, it had nothing to do with you directly at all. It had to do with someone else's not wanting, forging. Basically, take the emotions out of it if you can, and you will see clearly that someone had no emotions for you. Not in a good way anyway. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope to see you again. Hit the bell icon so that you know the next time I'm around. Be safe and be well. Peace.